Okay, so good day to you all. Welcome to Future Online Academy. So today we're going to look at standard form. So standard form, we need to have knowledge of laws of indices. So according to standard form, we're going to look at number 1, addition. Number 2, subtraction. Then number 3, I'm going to look at multiplication. This will be multiplication. Then there will be division. So for those who want to know more about us, my WhatsApp number is 0718735819. But for those who want quick assistance, 0 quad 7 66872. We have a free WhatsApp channel, we have free WhatsApp group, and we also have a YouTube channel. So what are the laws of indices? Why do we need laws of indices? We need laws of indices so that when we be dealing with multiplication and division, it will be easy for us. So my laws of indices, ndakamaitisa my laws of indices mu channel, but I will definitely share some notes on laws of indices kuti andase kuti anofamba sei. So my laws of indices edu tine, basically I will definitely share a picture ndimatsanangura, but I want to just explain my laws of indices panapa so that tinoita sei tinobatsirana nguva ichiripo. Yongomatsanangura my laws of indices acho nguva ichiripo. I've shared my screen in the WhatsApp channel. So laws of indices, they were done on on Monday. So kindly follow that channel. If you're a 2026 candidate, a Form 3 student, a Form 2 student, a Form 1 student, I highly encourage you to follow that channel so that you may gain free lessons randomly, mostly on weekends. There's no fixed timetable for that, but randomly you can definitely get some lessons on that. Okay, so a to the power m times a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. So in this case, you need to know that if we have a same base, so what is the same base? The same base is a. So we are going to say this: you write the same base first, then you add the powers. For example, 7 to the power 7 times 7 to the power 8. First you write this base, then it will be 7 plus 8, 7 to the power 15. Then the second one is a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n. So what are you going to do? You are going to say, you are going to subtract the powers. Going to subtract the powers. After subtracting the powers, like for example 9 to the power 5 over 9 to the power 3. Don't cancel out those 9s. You just say 9 to the power 5, 5 minus 3, 9 to the power 2. So basically, according to standard form, we are highly encouraged to know these two laws. And the last one will be a to the power 0 is equal to any number to the power 0 is equal to 1. Then a to the power m times n is a to the power m times n. Simple as that, you'll be good to go. So that's all for. So if you want to follow more, kindly follow the channel. I will share the link in my bio. Kindly follow the link so that you get to know some of the concepts which were explained. Exam coaching was provided, more notes were provided. As you can see, guys, it was well explained. Okay, so I've explained my laws of indices, the laws of indices. So now we are looking at converting from decimal place to standard form. So what are you given? You're given that convert, for example, item A, you're asked to convert 0.007 to standard form. So what do? Know these two rules. Number 1, first you look, if it starts with a 0, it means that your power is going to be negative. Know that. Then what you're going to write first, there is 7. So you're going to say 7 times 10 to the power negative. Now we come where we are going to look for the number of decimal places, the number it has moved, the number the comma is moved, and what is the value of our power, which is n. So what are you going to do? You're going to say 0,007, then you put a comma after 7. You count the values between the commas: 1, 1, 2, 3. So it will be 10 to the power negative 3. I did not explain, guys. Very sorry for that. I am now going to explain it. So when you're writing standard form, a is a times 10 to the power n. That's how we write your standard form: a times 10 to the power n, where where a is a number which is between 1 to 10, then n is a whole number. N is a whole number. It is a whole number. It's either a positive or a negative between the two. So I want to look at another example. You're given 0,0000063. They want you to convert it to standard form. First step, remember there's 6 and 3, but we can't write 63. We are going to write it in the range between 1 to 10. So it will be 6, to be 6,3 times 10. Remember, negative. Why? Because 0, so you're going to count the places between these commas. So between these commas, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be 10 to the power negative 6. That's how you convert, guys. Simple stuff. It's very easy. You're going to convert from decimal place to this using this formula, and it is very, very easy. Now I want to explain on how you convert from standard form to decimal place. Okay, we are now back to another segment. We are going to convert from standard form to decimal place. So our first example will be 9 times 10 to the power negative 4. Why am I using the negative ones? Because these are the complicated ones. Most students fail to tackle these questions. So first thing you write 0, but remember there are 4 places. So you're going to count 4 places. So it will be 1, 2, 3. Then the fourth one will be 9. Simple as this. Good to go. Then on B, you are given 5,3. These items come in paper 1. So mostly you don't have a calculator. You just need to know the basics. So we are going to count 7 places. So it's negative. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are not going to rush 5, 6. Then you write 5 and 3. A student may ask me, why did you write 6 zeros while you have said 7 places? Remember, our comma comes between 5 and 3. Then you're going to count the places. These places will be 7. That's how we write it. And I hope you've understood the concept, guys. I'm now moving on to addition and subtraction. Okay, we are now coming back to addition. So I split the two questions, the two methods. So there are 2 methods to solve this: the ordinary method and the factorization method. So I'm going to explain the addition method first, the ordinary method. So you're going to write 6.28 times 10 to the power 3. Then you're going to add 9.5 times 10 to the power 4. After writing this, you are going to convert this one to a whole number to be 6280, because we've just counted 3 places. Since the positive, our comma comes here, then 1, 2, 3, then plus 9.5 times 10 to the power 4, that's 95,000. Changing to ordinary form, I've already illustrated that you add, you get 101,280. But you're asked to give your answer in standard form. So here comes the issue. You put your comma here. So it'll be 1,01280 times 10. It's not going to be a negative because there is 1. There's no 0. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the power 5. That will be your final answer according to method number 1, using the ordinary method. Then using the factorization method, due to space, I'm not going to rewrite this, but I'm just going to explain what you do. So first step, using the factorization method, we call it the factorization method, and you really need to have idea of algebra. So what are you going to do? You're going to look 10 to the power 3. You take the smallest, like for example, you take the smallest power. So the smallest base with the smallest power, the base with the smallest power, actually, it will be 10 to the power 3. Then you open your bracket. You are not factorizing, because 10 to the power 3, it's obvious that if there's 10 to the power 4, 10 to the power 3 is already in 10 to the power 4. So you're going to say 6.28 plus 9.5 times 10 to the power times 10 to the power 1. Why to the power 1? Because you say 10 to the power 4 divided by 10 to the power 3, you get 1. Why 1? Where did the 1 come from? Remember, 10 to the power 4 over 10 to the power 3 to be 10 to the power 4 minus 3. Then you get 10 to the power 1. Simple as this. I have illustrated this here. So after that, you are going to say 10 to the power 3. Then 6.28 plus, it will be 95. So it will be 6.28 plus 95. You are going to add, so it will be 10 to the power 3 times what? Times 1 or 1 comma 28. But remember, it's not in the range of 1 to 9, so it will be 1 comma 0128 times 10 to the power what? Our comma comes here, times 10 to the power 2 times 10 to the power 3. 1 comma 0128 times 10 to the power what? 2 plus 3, you get 5. That's where you apply the method of what? Now apply laws of indices. Simple as this, will be good to go. So in the event there is the subtraction method, is just the same thing. The sign is the one that changes, but everything will be the same. So this one is an example of a subtraction method. You convert it, then here is just about the sign. 2.9 times 10, 29 minus 3.8. Then you solve, you get your answer. This is the subtraction method. So we are now moving on to the multiplication and division scenario. We are now moving on to multiplication. So what do you do in terms of multiplication? Remember, I said in an exam, you first write what you are given. It's not plus, sorry, it's times. Times 8 times 10 to the power 2. Then you close. First step, you group like terms. So it will be 6 by 8 by 10 to the power 9 by 10 to the power 2. 6 by 8, you get 48 times 10 to the power 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2, I've just used the longer method for 11. Remember, 48 is not in the range between 1 to 9. Sorry, 1 to 9, yes. So we are going to convert. 48 to be 4,8 times 10 to the power 1 times 10 to the power 11. Then you solve, you get 4,8 times 10 to the power 12. That's how we solve for multiplication. Simple as this, guys. It'll be good to go. Then looking at, division. How do you solve for division? You're asked to divide 6 by 10 to the power 3 by 8 by 10 to the power negative 2. Yes. So what are you going to do? It just means 6 times 10 to the power 3 in brackets divided by 8 by 10 power negative 2. What are you going to do? You're just going to express it in this form. 6 by 10 to the power 3 over 8 by 10 to the power negative 2. After this, what are you going to do? You're going to say 6 over 8. It's 6 over 8. So it will be 6 over 8 by 10 to the power 3 minus, remember, be careful with the negative sign in terms of division, because minus for division, then the minus which was already there. So 6 over 8, it will be 0.75 because it's 3 over 4. If you reduce to lowest terms, times 10 to the power 5. So remember, 0, so it will be 7.5 times 10 to the power negative 1 times 10 to the power 5. What you're going to do, you're going to say 7.5 times 10 to the power 4. Simple as this, you'll be good to go, guys. So I hope you've understood standard form and laws of indices. I gave you the source to find more examples and to understand the concept of laws of indices, so that you have full knowledge before you write your end of term and even your examinations for June candidates.